let's Mattress run the numbers and talk about everybody's favorite hotel program. Let's talk about Wyndham Rewards.
Marriott. Oh, no, Wyndham. Okay, all right.
Close. You were very close. You're very close. So Wyndham's out with a promotion this week. Their shopping portal has had these increased rates for the last couple of weeks. Stephen Pepper wrote a post on March 11th about increased rates at the Wyndham shopping portal. And I know when I say that, there are some people who are immediately like, the Wyndham shopping portal, okay, where's the next timestamp? I'm moving forward. But I'll tell you, they are definitely giving away a lot of points on some of these merchants. And some merchants are merchants that don't often have a lot of points per dollar. So it's worth a look. And I mean, some of them are ridiculous payouts. Like Things Remembered is 124 points per dollar, which, I mean, I don't need anything at Things Remembered, but if you do, 124 points per dollar is probably pretty good if you value those points at all. So there's a bunch of those little things. I needed some auto parts this week, 15 points per dollar at Advance Auto. And that was much better than anybody else's payouts. But something we wrote about this week was that the Wyndham portal is also offering 5,000 points if you sign up for a Disney Plus subscription as a new subscriber, or a Disney Plus gift subscription, which gets a little bit more complicated, and I had to write a separate post about. But either way, it's 5,000 points, and as we're recording this, the subscription is still $70, but by the time you listen to this, Disney Plus will have gone up to $80.
Right.
So it's an $80 annual subscription, and you get 5,000 Wyndham points if you sign up for it. So, Greg, is it worth signing up for Disney Plus just to get yourself 5,000 Wyndham points?
So before I answer that question, I just have to get something off my chest here. Okay. We should have had this promotion, not the Disney Plus promotion, but the Wyndham portal promotion in the Crazy Thing segment, because they have a page that clearly lists that all of the rates on the portal will be 5 times the usual amount.
That's right.
Have you seen a single one that's exactly 5 times? Like they don't know how to multiply by 5.
Not a single one. And it's the least intuitive portal I've ever seen. I mean, unless I've just missed it, I haven't found an easy way to sort all of the retailers. Like there's a page for like, I don't know, home stuff, and there's a page for the hot increased offers or whatever. But just getting a single page with all the stores that I can sort by payout is like, if it's there, it's not intuitive because I've spent more time on the Wyndham portal in the last week than I have on any other hotel portal. Anyway, okay.
Okay, back to Disney Plus. So should you
sign up for Disney Plus? What are you
should
doing,
you sign up for it? Well, let's get the easy one out of the way. Okay. Should you sign up for it even if you don't want Disney Plus and you don't have anyone who you want to gift Disney Plus to? Should you sign up for? Should you pay $80 to get 5,000 Wyndham points? No.
No, right. The Wyndham points aren't worth that much.
Let's get that out of the way. Right. No. But they're probably worth what? $30, something like that.
We have them down at like 0.7 cents per point, so that'd be $35.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, and
you could get more value.
Not unheard of to get a cent or more out of Wyndham points, right?
Right. So, but you should never buy points. I mean, unless you need the 5,000 to reach an award level. You never buy, points based on how much you might redeem them for. You should buy it. If you're going to buy the points, it should be for a lot less than you're going to redeem them for, so that you're getting a deal. So, but is this enough if you're on the fence, like, do I want Disney Plus or not? Or, hey, I know my niece would enjoy Disney Plus, so I'm going to gift it to her. Is this enough of an incentive to pull the plug and do it?
I think it is because you're not going to see something much better probably for Disney Plus, right? I mean, it's a Disney. How often do you see a discount on anything that's Disney? If you do, it's like 3% or 5% or something like that, right? I mean, Disney is a full price gig all the time, basically. So I remember when Disney Plus first debuted, there were a couple of ways to get a deal on it. And I think maybe AT&T or Verizon was offering some deal for their subscribers or something or other. But at this point, I'm not aware of any better way. And when I signed up for Disney Plus back in December, there was a Rakuten payout of $12.50 or 1,250 membership rewards points. And that's the best I think I've seen until this Wyndham portal. And the Wyndham deal is, I would say, better at 5,000 Wyndham points is better than that. So I think it's worth it because you're getting basically, like, I don't know, 20, 30% off here, 40%, 40. I don't know. I can't do the math that quick. It was about half is what I was figuring because it was $70 and I was figuring $35 worth of points, about half back. That's pretty good. And the nice thing is you could buy a gift subscription for the future. Now, if you already subscribe, you can't buy a subscription for yourself. Like if you already subscribed, that's it. You can't get yourself another subscription under the same email address, but you could gift a subscription to somebody else and you can set it to deliver anytime you want in the future. Now, I don't know how they're going to deal with that in the future. Like, are they going to give you a year? Are they just going to give you credit for whatever you've paid? I don't know how that's going to work, but it's at least possible. What I did is I bought a gift subscription for my wife because I signed up last December. So I bought a gift subscription for my wife. I set it to deliver the day after my subscription ends this coming December. So it'll come up in her email inbox and she'll sign up as a new subscriber the day after it ends. So,
I mean, so my assumption is that you don't have to do that. Like my assumption is
maybe
like
not.
You could have it be delivered immediately. And as long as they don't click the link and actually use it to sign up, whenever they start, they should get 12 months of Disney Plus. I mean,
Probably.
that's my assumption.
Probably.
And that's what I assumed when I pulled the trigger on it too.
So you did do it.
So I followed the instructions in your post.
Yeah.
So another crazy thing about the portal is that it says basically click here for the gift subscription, and it doesn't actually go to a page for the gift subscription. So Nick wrote a whole post on how to work around that. Another crazy thing is instead of 5,000 points, you got what,
4,998. I don't know where the other 2 points went, Wyndham.
It's missing 2 points.
2 points.
If you're exactly 5,000 points away from a award that you're looking forward to, this will be extremely frustrating.
Very disappointed on that. Yeah. So, all right. So you were able to do it and do the gift subscription, and you're totally right. You probably don't have to set it to deliver the exact day in the future. But the thing is, then you got to keep track of the emails. So
yeah. So I think I'll know soon. I mean, there is a show that I've been wanting to watch on Disney Plus. So once we're ready to watch it, I'll start the timer then, and I'll see whether it gives me 12 months or not.
It probably will.
Before this deal, my approach to Disney Plus, because I don't have any young kids at home, has been, there's something I want to watch, sign up for a month, watch it, finish the series, finish the movie, whatever it is, and then, and cancel. So you could actually cancel as soon as you've signed up. So like you still have the rest of the 30
month.
days or whatever to watch it. So that makes it easy. That way you don't have to keep like, I got to remember to cancel.
Yeah.
And that's been my approach. So for me to pull the trigger on this, I had to think about like, okay, the points back, let's say they're worth about $35. So this is costing me about $35 because this was the old rate.
Right.
And so that's about, a little more than 3 months of doing this juggling, which I won't have to do every year. Am I likely to either do more than 3 months or at least appreciate not having to do that juggling?
Right.
Right. And so it was right about the edge. I think it's pretty likely that I'll get enough use out of it that'll be a good call. But ultimately, I spent so much time dithering on whether or not to do it. It was so stupid. Like it's like it's not that much money, and it was ridiculous. So I finally just, when I realized that, I just pulled the.
That's why I was like, it's like $35 worth of points. So this is really not a very big spending decision in terms of, if you value the points at all, not a very big spending decision. So I was like, all right, let's go ahead and do it. I don't watch it at all, but I do have 2 young kids. They won't sit and watch a movie right now, but probably sometime in the next year and a half they will. And they watch some of the TV shows and stuff. And then there's some TV shows that adults would watch on there too. So, and movies and things like that. So they have $35. Why not? Let's do it. So if you're listening to this, I'd say it's probably worth it if you're interested in Disney Plus.
Yeah, and
but it's not a pure mattress run.
There's some good stuff on there even for adults. Like the movie Soul that came out recently. I don't know if it's still on Disney Plus, but we watched it. I don't know
either. I wanted to see that. Did you see it? Was it good?
Oh, it was great. Fantastic.
I'm really disappointed that I missed it if it's not on there anymore.
I think, was it also Hamilton that showed on Disney Plus?
Yes.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
That was awesome.
Even though I saw it in real life, I super enjoyed it on TV.
I saw it in real life just before the pandemic. So I saw it like right at the end. I'm glad I did get a chance, because initially I saw it in real life and then I heard like just after that it was going to be on Disney Plus. And I was like, oh man, I mean, it's like, tickets, there was a gift, but I know there wasn't a cheap gift.
Right.
Somebody gave me that. It was a really nice gift. Yeah. And I was like, oh man, that was going to be on Disney Plus. And I felt kind of bad. Now I don't feel bad at all because I got a chance to see it before the world fell apart. So,
yeah.
So all right, that's Mattress running the numbers. We talked enough about Wyndham.